deploy in this little red square here. The other squares for the AI, 2 AI armies. So that's why they're here, and then they'll cross on over. So I should be starting the battle very soon. The mod developers did a great job at the geographical features, and I do. I could also. I could have deployed wagons, like a wagon logger, which is possible during the battle because they had a supply train feeding the battle. I mean, feeding the troops. So they had a lot of wagons, a lot, actually too many, and that could have been an option for defending the camp, which they did not do. I could have also used that in the mod, makes that available, but I decided to use these 2 geographical features instead. So, and you'll see why, my strategy. You can see the enemy, the locations of the enemy. I'm going to fast forward here a little bit. Here we go. Here I'm playing now. I gave my orders, you'll see, as I'm trying to move all my men in here. The enemy left becomes visible now, and I'll move forward. I do not want to, as I move forward, you'll notice the enemy will try to overtake my cavalry force, the left of my cavalry force, try to outflank me, and I want to prevent that. I'm gonna deny the left of my cavalry, so they can't outflank me. I'm gonna kind of approach them at an angle like this, and then fall back as I go along. I don't want to get too close either, because they're the Zulus. Take a good look at them. Our infantry, mainly infantry troops. They're definitely formidable. Quick on their feet. Barely any clothes on, so they're fast. They'll sneak up on you and they'll catch you by surprise, even if you have horse. So I'm gonna try to keep my distance, and I do, and you'll see what I do here. I kind of want to inflict as many casualties as I can as I'm falling back to the main body here. Now the AI cavalry is moving out as well. Oh, you see the rockets over here? They should do some damage, at least psychological damage, if anything. Neat to look at as well. Kind of distract the enemy there on their right. Here my rifles are taking toll. This is the Dabu La Manza. Looks like he's trying to charge my force. Took him out a little bit. He is either the son or the nephew of the Zulu king. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I'm gonna change the volume here. A little bit too high. And the music too. There we go. Now they're very fast, quick on their feet, so, and you'll see I withdraw here so that I don't make contact, because once I make contact they'll start building up casualties. I'm also gonna deploy my artillery over here soon, but the artillery only has a range of about about this far, so I won't be able to start bombarding the enemy until they get within that range. Looks like I'm on pause here in the game. Here we go. And you can see evidence that my my mounted rifles are definitely taking a toll here. This is the general fleeing. He's been routed. Well, he's shaken, but he's definitely leaving the battlefield. It's demoralizing his men, which is good for me, especially on the forces large. I can anything helps. I'll withdraw again. Couple of them in. Now my graphics aren't up all the way, but just because of how large the battle is. It just taxes the system, the computer system, so much that I just had to lower some stuff. But it still doesn't look too bad. It looks like the general's routed now. Yeah, he's broken, so he won't be coming back here. Doesn't seem like it. I've deployed one gun here. Here's the irregular infantry. They're going to be guarding this entrance, like I said. So there's two ways to get in here. Here and here. The immediate ways. But the enemy can approach from this direction. They can approach from this direction. They can approach from this direction. They can approach from this direction or that direction. But there's only two pathways to come in. So to simplify my defense, as long as I have these two guarded, these two ways guarded, these two entrances, I'll do just fine. I also, I believe I moved my artillery back farther too, and you'll see that. Yeah, here we go. So my strategy over here is, as the enemy comes pouring in, if they get too close, I'll withdraw to the second line, and the second line I'll deploy about here, and then I'll enable them to fire at will, and they'll open up just as my men go through the line. So I'll just keep moving back as the pressure builds. Withdrawing again. It looks like I've shattered a force over here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See how large the force is compared to mine here in the map. Now, the computer looks like they've been drawn into a skirmish over here of a melee fight. They won't last long. Take it down to slow-mo here, just so we can see more of what's going on. Yeah, they're falling left and right. They do have a couple more contingents over here. It looks like they're maybe charging. I don't know. Also, as I'm inflicting casualties on their left here, they're trying to push in here in between my allied cavalry, the computer's cavalry, and mine. So I gotta watch out for that. I don't want to get caught or trapped. Looks like the computer's gotten themselves into engaging some infantry here. Yeah, you can't really rely on the computer. I am playing on expert difficulty, so with the modifiers and all that, it's definitely not the easiest. So it should be a good fight. Looks like I've routed another force here. Two more. It's Colonel Jonesford here. This is a revolver. I'm definitely holding them off now. You can see him